Everybody, we are live here at Arkansas High Razorback Field, where the Arkansas Razorbacks are set to take on the Pine Bluff Zebras today. Huge chance for Arkansas High to make history, actually, on this beautiful Tuesday, as they have a chance to snap a 24-year drought of winning this conference, Dodie.
Yeah, it'd be huge for them. A great opportunity here tonight. I mean, they've been a spectacular team all year, been ranked statewide in their class, and they're definitely a team to watch out for to make a run in the playoffs.
Obviously, anytime you have a team and a guy on your team is the number one player in the state, that makes it a little bit easier for you guys to go on a run. But this entire team has put together great performances all season long. When you look at the pictures, you see a 1.03 ERA, a 2.12 ERA, a 3.3 ERA. So the ERAs on this team are great as well. The batting averages, you see a 473, a 489, a 478, a 310. And these guys are raking at the plate. These guys are playing great in the field. They're pitching well. This team's just been fun to watch all season long.
And I think something that you don't even get to see on the numbers is chemistry. This team has lots of chemistry. 7 seniors on this team. They've been playing together most of their lives, and so to have that opportunity to come out and play every day on this field with your boys, it's special.
Exactly. We just had the senior night celebration where we saw those 7 seniors, and you heard 3 years as a varsity starter, 4 years as a varsity starter, 2 years as a varsity starter. So these guys have experience on this team, and they also have some help from the younger guys. You got a guy like Nate Wall who comes in and plays very good for you. You have other guys on the corner, Ryan Wardlaw, Lee Smith's another one of those guys. They're just giving this team a big boost in places where a lot of teams struggle at those positions when they're young.
Exactly, and like we've kind of talked about already, is just they're so stacked everywhere, and then as playoffs gets going, it's a 3-day tournament, and like 3 games in 3 days or something like that, and to have 3 great pitchers that you can kind of rely on for those days is going to be huge. I mean, Ty Wade, whenever he's on the bump's always good, but then Jackson Ship, Jonathan Infante Garcia, and Trey White can all step in, and then a guy like this who's going to be starting tonight, Scott Trumbull, will be huge for them as they get ready to carry on this season.
Exactly. Scott Trumbull, not very many innings on the mound for the Hogs this season, but he's been pretty good when he's been up there, coming into the game with 13 strikeouts on the season, I believe, 29 strikeouts on the season.
No. Scott's only pitched 5 innings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's
I'm
at 5
row.
strikeouts.
I'm up 1 row. Sorry, Scott. Scott is coming in with 5 strikeouts, only on 5 innings pitched. So he's averaging a strikeout an inning, and I don't think Coach could ask for anything more than that.
Yeah, just kind of going to get into the lineups real quick for Pine Bluff as they get ready to come up to bat. They're going to have one of the Hegwood boys starting off in center field. They're going to be twins. Jenkins, your pitcher, will be at the 2-hole. Holcomb in right field, right. At third base, McDonald at catcher. Smith as your shortstop. Long as your second baseman. Into at first base. And the other Hegwood closing him out in left field.
Exactly. Lineup. We've seen this several times this year with a group of brothers or twins or whatever it may be in the lineup, but there's always a little mix-up during the game, so we're going to try to keep that under control. But Pine Bluff comes into the game looking to stop or at least postpone Arkansas High from winning this conference for the first time in 24 years.
And it's kind of rough for Pine Bluff. The way that this conference works is they usually play each other back-to-back games, a home-and-home series, and so they're going to get to see Arkansas High twice this week.
First pitch to Blake Hegwood on the way. And it's going to be a strike. 0-1 count for Scott Trumbull. Second pitch just high and outside for a ball 1. 1-1 count. Going to have strike 2 coming in. Trumbull looking strong early in this ball game, getting ahead in the count. Going to be a ground ball to second base here. Scooped up. Thrown over to first. Close play, but it's an out for out number 1. Just 4 pitches there for Scott Trumbull to get a first out here.
And that's huge. I mean, a guy that doesn't really pitch a whole lot, to have him come out and make quick work of your first batter is a good sign.
Teron Jenkins Jr. going to be your pitcher today. Steps into the box. First pitch strike. 0-1 is your count. 2 hitters in a row. Trumbull's done a great job of getting ahead.
Yeah, it looks like Trumbull's mentality is just throw it in the zone and make the hitters make something happen.
Second pitch off speed, just out of the zone. 1-1 count here. Swing and a miss, bringing the count to 1-2. Pretty good, how are you? 1-2 pitch just misses, even in the count at 2-2. Two pitch popped up. Going to be a play made right here by the shortstop, and that's going to be out number 2 for Ryan Wardlaw. Sun's kind of right on top of us right there, so a routine pop fly kind of got a little difficult there. But great play by Ryan.
Yeah, made it a little difficult, kind of made him get more into center field than he probably was expecting, but great play nonetheless, and 9 pitches in and 2 outs here for the Razorbacks.
Strike 1 comes across the plate to your 3-hole Landon Holcomb, playing right field for the Zebras tonight.
3 batters, 3 first pitch strikes here for Trumbull is incredible.
That one right there just getting away from Trumbull, even in the count at 1 here. Kind of seems to be a little rhythm. First pitch strike, second pitch just a little bit high for Trumbull tonight. Check swing, strike 2. Makes the count 1-2 now. Trumbull looking for the payoff pitch right here. Just a little bit inside. I like the idea, though, right there, Dodie.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, 1-2 count, you have something to work with, and still here, 2-2 count, you have something to work with, extra ball that you can use. Give him your best pitch right here.
Great breaking ball for strike 3. Out number 3 as the Razorbacks sit down the Zebras 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Good evening. We are back live here at Arkansas Razorback Field. As the Razorbacks just sat down the Zebras 1-2-3 in the top half of the first inning. We're going to see the number 1 player in the state of Arkansas first here, lead off for the Razorbacks, Ty Wade. Stepping into the batter's box here first. He's going to be stepping in with a .473 average, 55 at-bats, 26 hits, 34 runs, and 11 home runs.
Yes, 11 home runs. Started off the year really, really hot. Kind of slowed down here a little bit as the season's progressed, but nonetheless maintained a great work effort.
Today we got the Arkansas High Razorback lineup here. Ty Wade, like I mentioned, hitting leadoff here. Luke Paxton right behind him. Ryan Wardlaw, Lee Smith, Scott Trumbull, Trey White, Ethan Walker, Jackson Shipp, and Cash Brooks, all in the lineup today for the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Like you said, Nick, Ty Wade's going to start us off here. Number 1 player here in Arkansas. We'll see if they'll actually pitch to him.
Exactly. Big story of the year on Ty Wade is he going to actually get to bat. We've seen him put on base more than we've seen any high school player, especially since we've started streaming these games. He's been intentional to walk, but it looks like he's going to get a chance to swing it here today, Dodie.
Yeah, 35 walks so far this season, the most in town, and most of those are intentional. So for him to get an actual chance to swing here is going to be fun to watch.
0-0 pitch to Ty Wade right here. Inside and low, 1-0. On the mound today for the Zebras is Teron Jenkins Jr. Breaking ball misses low. 2-0 for Ty Wade here. Just outside, 3-0. Probably going to get the take here, but if anybody has a green light, it's going to be this guy.
Yep.
.30 popped up right behind us, maybe someone's windshield back in the parking lot. Brings the count to 3-1 here.
He got the take sign, saw it up the way that he wanted, just got a little bit underneath it. Looked a little bit early to me.
3-1 pitch on the way here. Ty Wade goes downstairs. Fouls one down the third baseline, brings the count to 2-2, or 3-2, I'm sorry, full count.
Full count here with Todd. Not going to be as aggressive as he was those last two pitches.
It's going to be ball 4. It's going to be walk number 36 for Ty Wade, and that's going to bring up Luke Paxton.
Batting for Arkansas High, number 1, Luke Paxton.
Luke Paxton stepping into the box with a .473 batting average here.
.473 batting average, 26 hits, 15 RBIs, 37 runs himself. Playing leadoff position most of the year.
First pitch low. Ball 1 for Luke Paxton. Having Luke Paxton in the 2-hole opens up various options for you to use right here if you're a coach. He can easily lay one down and probably be a base hit. Ty Wade's going to steal second here. He's going to steal it easily. He probably could have took that back standing up there. Now you got a runner in scoring position, nobody out for Luke Paxton.
That's a great opportunity for him. Still, I mean, he can still bunt with his speed and make it and then move Ty over to third. Still plenty of opportunities here for this Razorbacks team.
Definitely is. Jenkins Jr. stepping off the mound, trying to keep Ty Wade just a little bit closer. After seeing Ty Wade steal that bag, you've got to think anything on the grass here is going to be run number 1 for Arkansas High. Paxton's going to rip one down the first baseline, lands just foul. Probably the most theatrical player we see around here is Luke Paxton. Kisses his bat before he steps into the batter's box.
He walks up with a lot of swag into the batter's box. A lot of confidence, and he shows on the baseball field with his talent as well.
That ball's going to hit the dirt, and Ty Wade's going to read it. He moves up to third. No one covers the plate right there. Ty Wade could have kind of rounded there and made a play for it if he wanted to. But runner on third base, nobody out for Luke Paxton. Arkansas High sitting pretty here in the bottom of the first inning. It's going to be a pitch just high, ball 4 for Luke Paxton. That's going to bring Ryan Wardlaw up to the plate with runners on first and third with nobody out.
Ryan Wardlaw batting .478, 33 hits, 38 RBIs, 23 runs. So he has plenty of experience of getting people in.
And you got to think we're going to see movement from Luke Paxton here. They've got to watch out for the third to first move. But other than that, Luke's probably going to be standing on second after this first pitch. Good pickoff move right there by Jenkins Jr. Paxton gets back in underneath the throw.
Do you see that? doing a little Spider-Man moves. Using his webs to get back to the base in time.
Paxton takes off. We're going to have a high curveball. They're going to make the throw. Ty Wade will stay at third base. Runners on second and third. Nobody out for Ryan Wardlaw.
So on first base, he's Spider-Man. On second base, he's the Flash.
Ryan Wardlaw sitting here with 38 RBIs. You got to think he's salivating at this opportunity right here.
Yeah, a big opportunity to get your 40th right here. 2 home runs on the year.
And that's going to do it right there, whether this ball is caught or not, which it will be. Ty Wade's going to tag from third. Paxton's going to tag from second. No one's at third there. Paxton's going to keep going around. And that's going to be your first 2 runs of the ball game. 2-0 Arkansas High immediately on the throw from center field. So Wardlaw picks up 2 RBIs on the sac fly to center, and that's going to bring up Lee Smith, your left fielder today.
Batting for Arkansas High School, number 5, Lee Smith.
Lee Smith steps into the plate. Base is clear now. New inning, kind of. No outs here. Or 1 out, I'm sorry. First pitch hits Lee Smith. He sprints down to first. And that's going to bring up your pitcher, Scott Trumbull, with a man on and 1 out.
Yeah, good opportunity here for Scott. Batting .255, 14 hits, 14 RBIs, 13 runs. Doing more to get this Arkansas High offense going and continuing the scoring.
Probably going to see movement here. Arkansas High staying aggressive. They will. That ball's going to get down in the outfield. No, great catch. Made by the center fielder, Blake Hegwood there. A lot of ground to cover out there.
Nonetheless, great effort to make that catch in the outfield.
Exactly. I thought that ball was going to get down over the left fielder's head. Great base running right there as well by Lee Smith by pumping the brakes at second and getting back to first. But that brings up Trey White.
Well, he was even able to make it all the way to second. He truly thought that ball was down. And because it took so much effort, it took him all his effort to get back to first.
Man on first, 2 outs. Pick move. Lee Smith gets back underneath the tag. Got movement. Lee Smith's going to have that base as well. 2 stolen bases by the Razorbacks so far tonight.
That's the 3rd now, actually.
Oh, yeah, Luke
Ty
Paxton
Wade,
stole
Luke
one as
Paxton,
well.
now Lee Smith. I wonder what's the record for stolen bases in a high school baseball game.
Trey White's going to rip that one in the right field. It's going to get down. Lee Smith comes around third. We're going to have a play at the plate here. Throw just offline. Cutoff man's going to try to get White at second. He's safe as well. As Arkansas High is moving around the bases with ease, and that's run number 3.
Yeah, great start to this Arkansas offense. Exactly how they wanted to start it for sure.
Your first baseman, Ethan Walker, steps into the batter's box with a man on second. 2 outs.
Been super aggressive so far. I don't see them changing that mentality anytime soon.
Super aggressive here, and they're looking good doing it. I mean, flawless base running right now for the Arkansas High Razorbacks. Trey Wright reading that ball, even with the cut being made. The throw was so high, he knew he'd be safe. And Ethan Walker with a chance to hit him in right here. Ethan Walker wanted to swing at that one, but good thing he laid off high for ball 1. Second pitch comes in low. 2-0 is your count now.
And Ethan Walker only 22 at-bats so far this year, but already doing just a good job of having good awareness and good discipline.
Good pitch right there from Jenkins Jr., just catching the outside corner of that plate for strike number 1. 2-1, your new count. Walker's going to get that ball down in the center field, and White's going to come around third. There won't be a play at the plate as Arkansas High goes up 4-0 in the bottom of the first inning here. And that was a great piece of hitting by Ethan Walker, driving that right back up the middle.
Absolutely, a perfect pitch right down the middle for him, and he took advantage of it for sure.
Your third baseman, Jackson Shipp, steps into the box. Runner on first, 2 outs in the bottom of the first here. First pitch high, 1-0. Jackson Shipp's going to foul one back over the bleachers, over by the concession stand for his first strike.
It'll be 1-1 count now for Shipp.
Great pitch again right there by Jenkins Jr. catching the outside corner of that plate. Strike number 2. If Shipp can extend this inning, Arkansas High will have been through all 9 batters here, but that's going to be a swing and strikeout for out number 3. First strikeout of the game for Jenkins Jr., but not before Arkansas High scores, and they score 4 times, 4-0, your new score. And as they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're back live here at Arkansas High Razorback Field as the Razorbacks get on top first here, 4-0 in the bottom of the first. Looked great swinging the bat there. Almost went through the entire lineup, just one man off. Also ending the top of that first inning with a strikeout, out number 3.
Yeah, I was just about to say Scott Trumbull is going to look to continue his momentum this inning after a huge top of the first and a big bottom of the first for that Razorback offense, starting off with a 4-0 lead. We'll capitalize it here on the top of the second.
Pitching with the lead is always the best thing in baseball. But you've got Donovan Wright stepping into the batter's box, your third baseman for the Zebras tonight. First pitch just outside, 1-0. A little uncharacteristic of that first inning from Trumbull as we saw him go first pitch strike to every batter. Second pitch, swinging, foul ball, going to be strike 1, 1-1 count now.
But
great job with Trumbull getting right back in there.
Yeah, makes up for it. Going back to the 1-1 count to start off every at-bat, and seems to be comfortable so far.
Great pitch right there from Trumbull. Breaking ball gets a swing and strike there. 1-2 count now. See Trumbull shaking off and agreeing to pitches, so it looks like him and Ty Wader kind of calling their own game out there. And there's high cheese for strike number 3 on the strikeout, and out number 1 for the Razorbacks.
Out number 1, Trumbull gets his second strikeout of the game. Only 18 pitches so far, so making good work and keeping his arm healthy.
Malachi McDonald, your catcher, steps into the box for the Zebras. First pitch, fouled right behind us here for strike number 1. 0-1 pitch on the way. And that's going to miss just high. Tying the count at 1 here. Second pitch, check swing. We're going to have a check down the first, and that is a strike.
Another 1-2 count here for Trumbull.
Definitely a place he likes to be, and he's thrived in so far this ball game. Great pitch for a strike 3. That's going to be the third strikeout for Trumbull and out number 2 of the inning.
Great job for Trumbull so far. And one thing that I've noticed is he moves really quick on the mound. He doesn't take a whole lot of time. He knows what he wants to throw. And once he knows what he wants to throw, he does it and places it very well.
Definitely has a nice pace of keeping this Zebra offense, you know, kind of off balance here as we see Ronnie Smith Jr., the shortstop, step into the box. First pitch hit out in the center field. It's going to be short, but Paxton's got speed. He slides and catches it. Great play made by center fielder Luke Paxton as he flies into the dugout. That's going to be out number 3. As they take a small break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day. We are back live here at Arkansas High Razorback Field, where the Arkansas Razorbacks are looking great through 1.5 inning here. Scott Trumbull pitching great on the mound. 3 strikeouts here so far. Luke Paxton just made an incredible play out in center field for out number 3, and this Razorback team is just moving on along here as Cash Brooks, your second baseman tonight, steps into the batter's box for his first at-bat.
And I think that drives even more momentum for a team, and especially for a pitcher, not only whenever you're performing well on the mound, but whenever you have a good team around you that you know can capitalize and help you whenever you don't necessarily throw the right pitch.
Definitely makes it easier to fill up the strike zone because, you know, even if they do hit it, you know, my guys are going to have my back out here. Cash Brooks set to see his first pitch of the ball game right here. It's going to be low for ball number 1. Great spot for you to be lead off here if you're Cash Brooks. You know you've got 2 of the best hitters in the state coming up right behind you here to move you around these bases here. And that's 2-0 to Brooks. Pitch comes inside. It's going to make it 3-0. That pitch looking like it almost hit Brooks there.
That's what I thought at first too, but it's just barely misses him.
3-0 pitch comes right down the middle, bringing the count to 3-1 here. And that's going to be ball 4 for Cash Brooks, and that's going to bring up your leadoff hitter tonight, Ty Wade, who's already been walked once in this game and came in to score a run as well.
A great player. Look to him for him to do something special right here with the runner on base.
28 RBIs on the season here for Ty Wade. We know 36 walks so far. Wade gets a hold of one. It's going to be high. That's going to stay in the ballpark, though. And that's going to be out number 1 for Pine Bluff. as Blake Hegwood goes over and makes a catch.
Batting for
That brings up Luke Paxton.
Luke Paxton.
One on, one out for number one, Luke Paxton. Gonna have a pickoff move. Cash Brooks gets in underneath the tag. Pickoff move again, but Brooks is back in plenty of time. We got movement here from Brooks. And he's going to be safe, no throw. As that's stolen base number 4 for the Razorbacks.
And not only that, but every time that they've been able to steal a base, it's also a ball. So that helps the batter out as well.
Inside pitch to Paxton there. Bringing the count to 2-0. That ball's going to be low. 3-0 count to Luke Paxton, runner on second base here. Just one out. This is a tough top of the lineup to get through here when you've got 473, 489, and 478 right behind each other. As Luke Paxton swings through that ball right there for strike number 1.
Yeah, I mean, no matter the kind of pitcher, no matter what team you are, that's a scary 1, 2, 3 to see, especially in back-to-back games. This is going to be, and so trying to give it all you have.
I thought that was ball 4, and so did Luke. But it looks like that's just ball 3. 3-1 pitch here to Paxton, and it's going to hit him in the back. That's going to put runners on first and second with just one out. For your shortstop, Ryan Wardlaw.
10, Ryan Wardlaw.
With just one out here, plenty of speed on base. You know, Arkansas High being so aggressive in this ball game. Will we see a double move right here, Doty?
I think it's entirely possible. I mean,
we'll see ball 1 to Ryan Wardlaw.
Especially with them being balls, I think he could throw the catcher off as well, not necessarily knowing where to throw. Righty in the box creates good opportunity for your second baseman as well.
Second pitch comes across the ball, so that's a 2-0 count as well for Wardlaw now. Lee Smith not a guy to come up with the bases loaded if you're Arkansas High here. Wardlaw almost just cleared the bases himself with that foul ball. Definitely looked like it had the distance.
Definitely had the distance, just pulled it a little bit out towards the softball field over here. I want to give a shout out to the Lady Razorbacks as they're playing their senior night as well.
Ryan Wardlaw gets a hold of one. That's going to be down the left field line. It's going to go to the wall. One's going to score. It goes underneath the fence, so Paxton's got to stop at third base. And Wardlaw gets on second with the ground rule double, RBI ground rule double, as Arkansas High moves the score to 5-0 now. With number 5, Lee Smith, coming up to bat. Almost kind of saddens you if you're Arkansas High that ball goes underneath the fence there, because I think Wardlaw's on third and Paxton definitely scores if that ball stays in play.
Yeah, absolutely. The speed of Paxton's unmatched. I mean, Brooks was jogging to third no matter what. But, I mean, Paxton was going to be right there behind him. You get Wardlaw on second, though. Still runners in scoring position and a good opportunity for Lee Smith. 17 RBIs on the year.
Mound visit from Pine Bluff going on right now. Wardlaw just a little millimeter away from putting that ball in the trees right there. Just got that little bit of top spin on that ball right there. But from where we're sitting, that ball was hammered.
I was just about to say, I mean, it's a beautiful angle the way we were. It travels beautifully. The wind kind of helping it out and plays it right in a place where the left fielder couldn't get it.
Lee Smith up to bat, runners on second and third for the Razorbacks. First pitch just low and outside for ball number 1. That ball goes a little outside, still called strike. Paxton gets caught halfway down the baseline. No throw was made.
Like we've talked about before, a lot of confidence in Paxton. He's gonna mess with you every chance he can get.
Great hit right there by Lee Smith, kind of in the same spot. Paxton's gonna backpedal home as Wardlaw rounds third and scores right behind Paxton. Lee Smith ends up on second with a 2 RBI double. Hustle double right there. That ball was not very deep into the outfield. Smith still ends up on second. Great base running again by the Razorbacks here as they advance the score to 7-0. And the pitcher, Scott Trumbull, steps into the batter's box with a man on second. First pitch, ball 1. Second pitch in the dirt. That's going to move Lee Smith up to third base. Moving the threat level of the Razorbacks up just a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, already a runner in scoring position. Just move him 90 feet closer. Is it 90 feet in high school?
90 feet.
90 feet.
Outside pitch to Trumbull. Jenkins Jr. just falling behind in these counts here, letting Arkansas High kind of just sit back and tee off on that fastball. He throws a great breaking ball right there to get Trumbull swinging for his first strike. Trumbull swings through one again, strike 2. Great job on those last 2 pitches by Jenkins Jr.
Hey, going back to back.
Trumbull gets a hold of one in the left field as well. This is going to be high. Smith going to have a chance to tag here. That ball goes foul. Hopefully he's all right. As Blair Hegwood runs full speed into the tarp cover. Out in left field. Seems like he's going to be getting up here. Definitely, at the least, took the wind out of him. Great hustle from Hegwood. That ball was well out of play, and he almost got to it.
Yeah, not only that, but, I mean, he jumped on it and kind of slid a little bit, and I think the worry would be that he fell into the gate as well.
Hegwood being checked on. As he's being checked on, we're going to take a little break right here, and we'll be right back here on Game Day.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
And we're back here at Razorback Field where Pine Bluff Zebra left fielder Blair Hegwood went to make a heck of a play in foul territory and ran into the tarp roll that's up against the fence down in left field. Probably knocked the wind out of him. Hopefully that's the only thing that's going on right now. But he's going to have a chance to come in to the dugout and take a little break here. Hopefully he's not done for good.
Looks like there will be a replacement. It looks like it's got to be number 22 that subs in for him. Number 22 will be R. Jones.
Jones going to take over the duties in left field. Left field has been the hot spot right now for this Razorback offense. They've hit 3 hard balls out into left field. That one right there being a foul ball, but still a ball to be a play to be made on.
Or excuse me, it looks like Ryan Jones, who's number 22, will be going to right field. They'll move the current right fielder Holcomb over to left field.
Landon Holcomb goes to left field. Ryan Jones will go to right, and we're still going to have Blake Hegwood in center. A lot of speed out here in the outfield for Pine Bluff tonight. We've seen Blake Hegwood go chase down a few fly balls that were in the gaps tonight, and then obviously we see Blair Hegwood make a heck of a play on the ball in foul territory there.
Yeah, heck of a play. Glad to see that he's all right and up and moving.
Up and moving. They're still checking on him in the dugout right now. Look like they're getting him some water. Hopefully we'll see him return. I'm not sure what the rules are on that. But nonetheless, Scott Trumbull's still got an at-bat to have. And that's going to be low in the dirt, ball 4 for Scott Trumbull. And that's going to be runners on first and third now. With just 1 out. Trey White steps into the batter's box. Chance to pick up an RBI and move Trumbull around. You got to expect to see a little movement right here from Trumbull first.
Yeah, runners on the corners, good opportunity here for Trey White to get.
He's going to go early here. We're going to have a play a second. Lee Smith's going to score with ease, and Trumbull will be out at second, but they get the run in, making it 8-0. If Trumbull slides right there, I think he gets in underneath the tag, and that's kind of what Coach Wilson's saying at third right now.
Yeah, I think the second time through, whenever they were trying to get back, I think he probably could have gone to second sooner instead of kind of watching the play more, and he would have been safe.
Nonetheless, 2 outs, nobody on now, 8-0 for the Razorbacks. Trey White still at the plate. That's going to be ball. 1-0 count here. White rips one down the third baseline. It's going to be foul as it rolls down the left field fence. Arkansas High pulling out the old school rabbit play right there early in the ball game. I like it.
Trying to make this one a quick one. Now an 8-0 lead for this Razorback team.
Trey White's going to hit that one high in the left field. Left fielder settles under. That's going to be out number 3 made by Landon Holcomb as the Zebras come in. Arkansas High strikes again. 8-0, your new scores. They take a small break. We're going to take one with them. And we'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back live here at Arkansas High Razorback Field as the Arkansas High Razorbacks are in the driver's seat 8-0 here in the top of the third inning. Scott Trumbull looking comfortable on the mound, getting ahead of hitters. The 1-1 count seems to be his, or the 1-2 count, seems to be his sweet spot as he's putting batters out. 3 strikeouts on the night. How many pitches are we at so far right here, Dodie?
Only 23. So far, still pretty fresh, looking to continue his dominance as we start at the top of the third with an 8-0 lead for the Razorbacks.
Cornelius Long Jr., the second baseman, steps into the batter's box for the Pine Bluff Zebras. 8-0 lead. You got to think the mindset of Trumbull is just to stay in that strike zone. He's done a great job tonight filling up the zone, and he just got to stay right there. And I think Arkansas High will be all right.
Continuing to pound the zone and trusting your fielders behind you is going to be huge.
Trumbull falls behind 1-0 to Cornelius Long Jr. Strike one, right on the outside corner. 1-1 count.
Another 1-1 count here for Trumbull. His bread and butter.
Great pitch on 1-1. Making the count 1-2. Gonna have a ground ball to the shortstop there. Great backhand. Got to throw it across the diamond here, as he's gonna get him out. Great play from Ryan Wardlaw to slide it across the diamond for out number one.
Huge play there by Ryan Wardlaw. Incredible play there at shortstop.
Shout out to Ethan Walker for the great stretch as well, as Cornelius Long Jr. was not jogging down the first baseline right there. A lot of speed coming out of the batter's box.
Had great effort coming down and had a great hustle.
That's going to bring up your first baseman, James Into. First pitch misses just inside, ball one. Second pitch misses outside, 2-0. Pitch comes in, strike number one. Trumbull having to climb back into this count. Pitch misses just outside on the 2-1, making the count 3-1 here.
First time he's kind of been behind all night.
3-1 pitch misses low. That's going to be a walk. As James Into puts together a good at bat and ends up on first base.
Number 22, Jones.
That's going to bring up Ryan Jones replacing Blair Hegwood or he's in right field actually.
Well, no, he's out now. Blair's out with he's the one that ran into the tarp, and so they're bringing in Ryan Jones to fill his position. Ryan will be in right field, yes.
Pick move from Trumbull. Well, Into is back in time, plenty of time there. Trumbull doesn't get a grip on that off-speed pitch as it hangs high.
Going to get a ball change here. See if that can help him out a little bit. 2-0 count.
Runner on first, just one out here for the Zebras. That ball misses high as well. Bring your count to 3-0. Pitch comes across, 3-1 now. Pitch brings the count full. Payoff pitch. That's going to be a strikeout, out number 2. Strikeout number 4 for Trumbull.
Number 2, Hegwood.
It's going to bring up your leadoff back around for the Zebras, Blake Hegwood. Super athletic center fielder here.
Great job by Trumbull coming back down 3-0, gets a strikeout. it's going to be huge in closing out this inning for the Razorbacks.
First pitch, just high, 1-0 here. And that was definitely a great job by him showing Coach Wilson that, hey, I still got it. I'm not really losing it right here. Just a couple bad pitches. So he comes back for a 1-1 count now.
Yeah, great job understanding what he did wrong and kind of making up for it and not needing a mound visit or even Trey to come and talk to him, or Ty, I should say.
One pitch. That's hit hard to second base. That's going to be caught. Out number 3. As Cash Brooks catches that line drive with ease right there. Arkansas High comes out of that inning not letting up a run. And as they take a small break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day. And we're back live here at Arkansas High Razorbacks Field as the Arkansas High Razorbacks are sitting comfortable in the driver's seat. 8-0 your score. 7-8-9 up for the Arkansas High Razorbacks here. Ethan Walker going to lead it off. Jackson Shipp right behind him, and Cash Brooks, who started off the last inning. Cash Brooks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ethan Walker already 1 for 1 on the night.
Great piece of hitting last time Walker was up. I believe he's the one that hit it right back up the box to center field for a single.
Mm-hmm.
On senior night, he is a senior as well, so that's always a great thing right there when you come out on senior night and get the job done. Still on the bump for the Zebras is going to be Teron Jenkins Jr. Pitch to Walker. It's going to be hit down the third baseline as Coach Wilson makes a play on it. Strike 1. Swing and a miss right there from Ethan Walker. Brings the count to 0-2 here for the senior first baseman. High and outside ball, 1-1-2, your new count. Walker watches that one for strike 3 as Teron Jenkins records another strikeout. I believe strikeout number 2 for him in the ballgame. That's going to bring up Jackson Shipp, your senior third baseman tonight.
He's going to look up to make up for his last at bat as he was Jenkins' other strikeout. Be a productive batter and put the ball in play here.
First pitch, low and away, rolls to the backstop. That's going to be ball 1. Shipp watches that one come across the plate for strike 1. 1-1 count. Shipp's going to put a good piece of hitting on that one, and it's going to get down in center field. as him and Walker kind of traded what happened the last time through the lineup. Nonetheless, single in the center field for the senior third baseman, and that brings up Cash Brooks, your senior second baseman. One runner on, one out for Jenkins and the Zebras here. First pitch outside, ball one. Great piece of hitting right there by Cash Brooks as he shoots it right through shortstop there for a single. Now you've got runners on first and second for your leadoff hitter, Ty Wade, who's looking to get a hit in this ball game as he walked his first at bat and popped out to center field in the second at bat.
Yeah, I know Ty's looking to do something special here.
Two runners on, one out here for your senior catcher, Ty Wade. First pitch, strike. 0-1. Ty Wade's going to get a hold of that one, and that thing's gone. Home run, 3-run home run. Ty
number 12.
Wade.
Make it 12, Nick.
12 home runs on the season. That takes his RBI total to over in the 40s, I believe. No, I'm sorry, into the 30s. So it takes him, makes him 33 RBIs on the season. 12 home runs for the number one player in the state of Arkansas. As he celebrates with his team. I knew he'd be looking for a hit, Doty. Most of his hits, they are home runs. He was looking for a hit. No better situation. Two runners on. Advances your lead to 11-0, and it brings up Luke Paxton.
Yeah, he's been looking for that 12th one. It's been a little bit, and I'm sure he's excited to have it and excited to do it here on senior night.
First pitch to Luke Paxton, down and away for ball one. And what better way to do it than a no-doubter here on senior night in front of your home fans for the last time, or at least during the regular season.
Yeah, he knew it instantly as soon as it came off his bat.
Paxton gets underneath one. That foul ball is going to stay in play here. No, it won't. Just over the away dugout. Paxton saying he just missed that one by a little bit. He wants to go back-to-back with Ty Wade right here.
He's telling Jenkins to throw that pitch again, apparently. He knows what to do this time.
1-1 pitch to Paxton. He goes downstairs to get that one.
And that's where you get a little antsy. The last pitch you saw, you liked it. You liked it a lot. You knew that you were just barely off. So the next pitch, you're like, oh, I'm going to swing at everything again, try and get it over.
1-2 count now. That pitch just outside. Paxton saw another one that he liked, fouled it off over the bleachers here. Keeps the count at 2-2. To the Paxton, and he's turning this into a great at bat as he fouls that one into the net.
And I know he wants to hit a good one here, but at the same time, I think he'd be just fine just putting the ball in play and showing off his speed on the base pass for Ryan Wardlaw.
Paxton goes downstairs to get one. We're going to have a throw down to first. That is going to be out number 2. As Luke Paxton just a little bit too antsy at the plate right there. It's always hard to come up after that home run. We talked about that on plenty of streams this season. After that home run, you're going up there kind of swinging out of your shoes, getting out of your element a little bit. But that brings up out number 2 of the inning, and that brings up number 10, Ryan Wardlaw, your shortstop tonight.
Yeah, Ryan Wardlaw already 1 for 1 tonight. Looking to continue that right here.
And he goes first pitch. That's going to be in the gap. That's going to bounce off the wall as Wardlaw rounds first, heading into second. He's going to go get 3 here. He puts on the brakes. And he'll stop at second for a double. Great piece of hitting right there by Ryan Wardlaw.
Got a little scary there on the base pass, but ultimately did the right thing.
Just a little bit of hesitation before around the second. I think he maybe could have stretched it out there. But that's going to bring up Lee Smith, who's seeing the ball well tonight also.
Yeah, I think that turn to third was kind of a last-minute decision and quickly realized that he needed to go back.
Lee Smith goes down and gets one. Great job by the third baseman putting the glove on it, keeping it on the infield and saving a run, but that is going to be a hit for Lee Smith. They don't call third base the hot corner for no reason, Dodie.
Yeah, hard ground ball right to him. Did a good job of just keeping it in the infield, though, not getting too much out of it.
Scott Trumbull steps into the box with a chance to give himself a little bit more insurance in this ball game. Runners on first and third, 2 outs here. Pickoff move at Smith. He's in no time, or in plenty of time, I guess I should say. As Trumbull gets a hold of one, and he sends it down the left field line. It'll be out of play and foul. Comes in hot inside. Ball 1. One pitch on the way. And Trumbull's going to pop this one up to left field. So he's tracking it back, and that's going to be out number 3 for the Zebras. Arkansas High strikes a few more times, 11-0 your new score. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
You've spent years working hard to create your financial security. Reward yourself with a checking account designed specifically for you by a bank that shows you the outstanding level of customer service you deserve. With State Bank's Elite Checking, you can qualify for a competitive rate of interest, no monthly service fee, free checks, and superior customer service. Let State Bank be your bank for service, relationships, and living life to its fullest.
Got a little pitch and change here. We've got Trey White coming on the bump for Arkansas High. You've got Scott Trumbull moving to second base. And you got your second baseman, Cash Brooks, moving out to right field. Let's see what we got for you on Trey White. Trey White, 28 innings pitched. ER 3.45 for the Razorbacks. 35 strikeouts.
29.
29 strikeouts, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's come in and done a good job for the Razorbacks whenever he's been needed.
Definitely coming in with a big cushion here, 11-0 lead. Like we said before, pitching with the lead, one of the greatest things in baseball, just come in and fill it up. That's all you got to do here, not do too much, come in and throw strikes. And the Razorbacks going to get out of this thing with the dub.
Yeah, they're going to continue to pound the zone and carry on something that Trumbull started in his first 3 innings that I'm not going to mention because I'm not going to jinx it.
First pitch low and away, ball 1 for Jenkins Jr. Second pitch just outside, 2-0. Strike. Bringing the count to 2-1 now. That pitch hits the dirt, making the count 3-1 for Jenkins Jr.
If you're White here, don't get too antsy. Don't feel like you need to come in and give it your all and hurt yourself or hurt the team. Come in and do what you need to do.
Great 3-1 pitch there, just misses inside. It's going to be ball 4, and that's going to put Jenkins Jr. on first base with nobody out. Your new left fielder, Landon Holcomb, steps into the batter's box. Runner on, nobody out. Down 11-0 here, Dodie. Are you aggressive? Do you go ahead and you run your game? You run your games on the base paths and everything, or do you play it safe here?
I would say it all depends on what the pitcher gives you. You kind of watch his windup. I mean, new pitcher, so you're still trying to kind of get used to it. You watch his windup. You watch if he's looking back at you a whole lot, which it doesn't seem like he is. So
second pitch just low and away, 1-1, your new count.
at the same time, you have Ty Wade behind the plate, and so you know that there's a good chance that he could throw you out at second.
Definitely a good chance. Looks like Jenkins has a pretty short lead over there at first. White's going to get a swing and strike from Holcomb, making the count 1-2.
Yeah, it seems like Jenkins isn't trying to be very aggressive. Almost no lead at all there.
Swing and strike 3, and that's going to be out number 1. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was strike 3.
That is strike 3.
Oh, there we go. Mr. Holcomb did not know that it was strike 3. That's going to be out number 1 for Trey White and the Arkansas Razorbacks. So 1 on, 1 out. And that brings up your 4-hole hitter, Donovan Wright. Donovan Wright stopped this game from being 12 or 13-0 last inning with that stop at third base.
Yeah, like we said, he didn't necessarily make the out at third, but just keeping it in that infield helps a lot. There's a stolen base, but it's going to come back because of a foul ball.
Not sure. Have not seen Ty Wade throw down the second, so I'm not sure. I'm not going to say that was a stolen base without the foul ball, but Jenkins definitely got a pretty good jump.
He got a good jump. He seems like he has pretty good speed on him, despite not getting a huge leadoff.
0-1 count here.
Right now, looking back at Jenkins.
Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Got a pickoff move from White. Jenkins back in plenty of time. Pitch comes inside and high, bringing that count to 2-1.
If you're White here, you don't want to get into your head too much. He seems like he's a little slower getting the pitch going and making a play towards the plate. Don't go up there and getting in your head too much. Go out there and do what you know to do.
Got a runner. It's going to be on a strike. Good throw down from Ty Wade. Ball is dropped. Jenkins is going to go in safe on a close play at second.
Ball came in a little weird for Ty. Still almost like an effortless throw, though. And it's almost got him.
If that pitch came inside, maybe a little cross-up action between Wade and White right there.
Yeah, it looks like he might have thought it was coming inside, or outside, I should say, came in a little bit inside.
2-2 pitch from White. That's going to be high and inside as well, making the count full here. Now the count's full. Sorry, guys. I think one of the pickoffs got me. One of the pickoffs threw me off on my count a little bit.
Well, I'm confused too because I thought it was 3-1.
That's going to be a swing and strike 3. And strikeout number 2 for Trey White. 2 outs, man on second.
Up next, number 21, McDonald.
And that brings up Malachi McDonald, your catcher tonight. That ball comes in high for ball 1. Strike number 1. From White, 1-1's your new count. Great off-speed pitch right there from White. Did not get a swing from McDonald. Two 2-1 pitch on the way. It's going to be low and away, bringing the count to 3-1. Three-one pitch misses low. And that's going to put Malachi McDonald on first, base on balls. Runners on first and second, 2 outs here for the Razorbacks. And that brings up Ronnie Smith Jr., your shortstop tonight. You're going to see a runner here. Coming in for your catcher.
It'll be number 6. Let me see who that is real quick. Number 6 is Lindsay, D. Lindsay. Darion Lindsay.
Darion Lindsay coming in the run for Malachi McDonald. Going to have a time called at the plate right here by Ronnie Smith Jr. First pitch comes in low, ball 1.
Again, it's a matter of not getting in your own head. Runners on first and second now, not letting that affect you.
One
Knowing that
foul
you got
off.
force outs anywhere that you can get one.
That's going to make the count 1-1 here for Trey White. That pitch comes inside and just misses, bringing the count to 2-1. 2 outs right here for White. Probably looking for a ground ball here. Great pitch, swing and strike. Evening up the count at 2 here.
Gets a good swing and miss here. 2-2 count. Give it your best pitch, knowing that you can either get a nice swing and miss, get a called strike, or put the ball in play for hopefully a ground ball with a great infield.
Great pitch right there, and a great job fighting that pitch off right there by Smith Jr.
Good job by White, though. Keep throwing it in the zone. Don't get in your head.
Definitely want to come right back in the zone right here. Great pitch, gets the swing and strikeout number 3 for White. As the Arkansas Razorbacks record out number 3, 11-0 still your score here. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
We're back live here at Arkansas High Razorback Field as the Razorbacks have a comfortable lead of 11-0. We're going to have a pitching change for the Pine Bluff Zebras here.
It'll be Mr. French, Caden French.
Caden French steps on the bump for the Zebras. First batter he's going to face is Trey White, the new pitcher for the Razorbacks.
Trey White going to be able to come in and help himself out on the mound. Possibly put it into this game.
Comfortable lead for the Razorbacks. Like I said, they've been playing a great game in the field and at the plate here tonight. Obviously, we've seen the home run from Ty Wade, but countless smart base running plays made by the Razorbacks tonight. This game could easily be 6-5 or 6-0, but moving up on pass balls, moving up on balls just barely off the skirt here. Reading balls down in the outfield, scoring from second. Even had Luke Paxton score from first, his first time on base here. So,
yeah, and legging out what should be singles into doubles. I mean, all of that's huge in your base running, and a lot of experience so far this season for this team has been huge in that to this 11-0 lead here in this game.
Exactly. Don't want to jump too far ahead, but you've got to be thinking about playoff baseball at this point in the season. If you're a team that has a chance to go get a title here. And I think Arkansas High looks like they're in playoff form. Like you said, those hustle doubles, those dirt ball plays, things like that, those are all things that playoff teams do, and those are things that state championship teams do. So like I said, not wanting to really get ahead of ourselves with this Arkansas High team, but definitely looks like Coach Wilson has these guys in playoff form.
Absolutely. As we mentioned before, 7 seniors on this team, so it's a bunch of veteran leadership as well to help carry them on.
First pitch in the dirt, check swing by Trey White. He did not go. Ball 1. And I remember talking to Coach Wilson in an interview in the beginning of the season and talking to a few guys that have been through this program. This group of seniors, the last time Arkansas High had a really, really good team with a chance to win state, a lot of these guys were freshmen on that team. So this year for these guys is kind of like a comeback year, a makeup year after they struggled for the past 2 seasons.
And it's refreshing to have a season like this after kind of some disappointing seasons in the past. To go out and to show off your effort that you've put in every day is huge.
Strike comes across the plate to Trey White, making the count a 1-1 here.
1-2.
1-2, I'm sorry. That's why we got you here, Dodie.
I got you, Nick.
The 1-2 pitch is hit out in the right field. That's going to get in between. And Trey White's going to hustle around second base. He's going to go for 3 here. Trey White's going to roll into third base with a triple to start off the inning.
And what a momentum boost that is for Trey right there.
Definitely coming in and being able to get the ball on the bump right there and then turn the inning over and come up and lead it off with a triple. Talk about helping your team out here.
Yeah, that's huge, and puts Ethan Walker right here up to bat in a huge position to get another RBI for himself this season.
Man on third, nobody out for Ethan Walker here. You got to think he's just thinking put this thing in play somewhere, and Trey's going to come across the plate. We're going to have a courtesy runner right here for the pitcher.
That'll be number 19, Dodrill, Jay Dodrill.
Dodrill coming in to run for Trey White here.
That'll be Jason Dodrill.
Jason Dodrill's got the Arkansas Razorback dugout going crazy right now. Excited to see him come across the plate right here, and I'm sure Ethan Walker's ready to make that happen. Great pitch. Right there, comes across the plate for a strike. And we're going to have a foul ball straight back to the net here, making the count 1-2 for the senior first baseman, Ethan Walker.
Right there, got a little out of rhythm. Eyes got a little bit faster than his body.
Ethan Walker's going to put it in play right to the shortstop. He's got a chance to leg this one out. Going to be out number 1, but an RBI for Ethan Walker. And Dodrill comes across the plate and sends this Arkansas High dugout into a frenzy. That's going to bring your score to 12-0. 1 out, nobody on for your senior third baseman, Jackson Shipp. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Shipp's going to pop this one up right over the home dugout here. 1-1, your new count. That ball falls in over the plate. Great breaking ball right there. I'm sure Jackson Shipp wants that one back.
Yeah, kind of broke just last minute and got in the zone.
Shipp goes down low. We're going to have a foul tip there. Great job right there by Malachi McDonald of popping up out of there and trying to get that tag just in case he did miss it.
Yeah, I didn't know if he touched it on the going back.
Foul ball and then hit the ground before the catcher was able to catch it, so just a regular foul. Gonna have another foul ball right to the back of the net here for Jackson Shipp. Jackson Shipp turned this into a lengthy, good at bat.
Yeah, aggressive at bat here from Shipp. 1 for 2 on the night, looking to continue some success.
Single out in the right field last time. That's gonna bounce before it gets to the plate. Ball 2. Put a little dirt in the umpire's eyes. Looks like he's good and ready. 2-2 pitch on the way to Shipp here. And it hits Shipp in the knee. Great at bat. Turns into a base runner for the Razorbacks. That brings up number 7, Cash Brooks, your new right fielder. Started the game at second base, moved out to right field with the pitching change.
Yeah, Cash looking to continue his success tonight, 1 for 1. And move these base runners along.
1 on, 1 out. Pitch misses just inside right there for ball 1. Given the lead, probably won't see much movement from his Arkansas High base runners.
Yeah, don't want to do anything unnecessary here. Just want to continue the play and extend this lead.
Ball popped up in the center field right here by Cash Brooks. Play made by Blake Hegwood out there. And that's going to bring up senior catcher Ty Wade. 1 on, 2 outs here. Everybody in the park's thinking it right now. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Not only is Ty Wade looking for it, but everyone here is looking for home run number 13 right here.
Looking for number 13. They're going to want to extend it to a 14-0 game.
Malachi McDonald telling everybody to move over, putting the shift on a little bit. There's still a pretty big gap in between center and left field here. Ty Wade watches the first pitch for ball 1. Shipp gets his lead off at first. Pitch to Wade. Comes in a little high and outside. Probably not the one he wanted, but it is called strike. 1-1 is your new count. That pitch comes in about chest high. Ty Wade swing and a miss.
Saw something high in the zone, looking to put it out again.
Definitely not the place you want to be as a pitcher. It's up around the Razorbacks across his chest. 1 on, 2 outs right now for the Razorbacks. That ball in the dirt. Just outside the Ty Wade. He takes that one for strike 3.
That's out number 3. That is the inning.
That is the end of the inning. I don't think anyone is noticing that. We even had Luke Paxton called out to come up to hit next. But that is the end of the inning. As they take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back here on Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
And we're back live here at Razorback Field as the Arkansas High Razorbacks, barring Pine Bluff scoring a few runs here, will become the district or the conference champs here for the first time in 24 years. Dodie, what do you think this means to these players out here, but Coach Wilson doing it in his first year as a Razorback?
I mean, it's an outstanding accomplishment for both sides. I mean, these guys have been dreaming of this moment, but at the same time that they know that there's more than this. This is a great accomplishment for this team, and they know that they can use that to propel themselves even further as the playoffs get started.
Most definitely. I heard in a few of the seniors' speeches, that was one of their greatest accomplishments that would happen here while they were at Arkansas High, is winning this conference. And Trey White comes back out and looks a lot stronger than he did in that first inning with the first pitch strike.
Yeah, come in, and I think having that hit after he that triple to start off last inning was huge for him, and he's come out, started with the 0-2 count now, looking to finish off this game for the Razorbacks.
We've also got a sub here at catcher, Dodie, number 18, I believe.
Number 18. Number 18, Wild.
As Trey White hits Cornelius Long Jr. on the 0-2 count, not what Coach Wilson probably wanted to see right there. It's going to bring up your new pitcher. Ty Wade just not ready yet. I've never seen that before.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the coaches definitely wanted to know something right here.
Maybe he's just talking to his batter. I don't know.
Ty Wade back in at catcher.
Well, I'm also confused now. Did they move Jenkins to first, the pitcher that started?
Oh, I did not see that.
Because this is now our pitcher batting in what would have been Into's spot. So I'm wondering if that's what happened.
I did not catch that full sub here. Trey White missing just low and away. Started off that count to Long Jr. 0-2 before he was hit by pitch. Now we got runner on. Nobody out here.
I believe it's just a 1-0 count.
White comes right back in across the plate for strike number 1.
Then again, who knows? Maybe the rules are being thrown out the window for these lineups. I mean, we just saw Ty Wade come in randomly.
Strike 2 comes across from White. Yeah, that was definitely a weird exchange. That pitch just off the plate, evening up the count at 2 here. Pine Bluff dugout wanted Long Jr. to move up to second on that ball in the dirt.
Yeah, Ty had an eye on him, though, kept the ball in front of him.
Great pitch right there from White. That's going to be strike number 3 and out number 1. And Arkansas High is a ground ball double play away from their first conference championship in 24 years.
Number 22, Jones.
huge accomplishment as Ryan Jones comes up to bat their 9-hole. Trey White will look to successfully get this this double play here.
First pitch up. Ty Wade's going to throw him out. Great throw out. Dropped the ball in the transition. That's not going to matter, and that's out number 2 for Arkansas High and Mr. Trey White. So the double play ball is out of the window now. Great throw down right there by Ty Wade. And Coach Wilson's going to come get Trey White. And we're going to have somebody else probably finish this game out for us.
He might have got it up there in his pitch count. I mean, 35 pitches his game. Probably doesn't want him to throw too much.
There's another game on Thursday night.
Yeah, if I had to guess, he's going to want him to play Thursday and probably have Jonathan Infante Garcia come in and finish out as well.
It looks like we're going to have actually our shortstop, Ryan Wardlaw, get the ball with just 1 out to go here on senior night.
Which is going to be unusual. I have no stats for Ryan Wardlaw pitching this year.
Definitely a chance for Coach Wilson to see what he's got on the mound. And we always see this kind of going towards the end of the year in high school baseball. You see a couple guys get up on the bump that haven't normally thrown all year. Kind of looking for that guy who can come spill you in the playoffs in a tough situation. So a good chance right here for Wardlaw. He's had a great game tonight, and a good chance for him to end it off in style. Looking good so far, warming up. Trey White's going to move over to shortstop. I do believe that is our only change so far. They just swap positions.
Yes. And it's not even just somebody that'll be necessarily a long-term guy in these playoff games, but somebody that can just give you quick games. Somebody that can come in if you have a big lead or if you're down or anything like that. Just somebody, an arm that you can use is always something that you're going to take whenever you can get it.
Exactly. Playoff baseball, regardless of what state you're in, is a whole different monster. And I know even in the MLB, that's why it's such a big deal when October comes around, because you can't go with your regular lineups all the time. You know, it's a series. Things are happening quick and back to back to back, and you're going to have a guy step up in a spot that he maybe hasn't been in all season long. You're going to have a guy in the bottom of your lineup come up big with a hit or a bunt or something like that. So it's always fun to see these games at the end of the regular season, especially when a team has a conference title pretty much in their clamp so far. So they can play with their lineups. We saw teams all around town doing that here in these last couple weeks. So it's going to be a good one to see Ryan Wardlaw come out and get some pitches in on the mound.
Yeah, and as well as, I mean, you have, once the playoffs starts, you're going to have 3 straight days of games. And so having the opportunity to come in and get an arm whenever you need it, it's going to be huge. That takes a lot out of your body to play 3 straight days. And so whenever you can get somebody, that'll be big for this team.
Wardlaw gets the ball in his hand with 2 outs here with a chance to end this ball game. Obviously, Coach Wilson would love a 1-pitch, 1-out situation here, but at the end of the day, Wardlaw probably wants to throw at least a 1 full batter here. He'll be facing Ryan Jones. First pitch falls in for a strike. And Wardlaw smiling ear to ear here.
He knows this is unusual for him, but he's going to enjoy it while he can be up there.
Second pitch comes in for a strike as well. He's in the 0-2 count.
It's actually 1-2 because Trey White did throw 1 pitch on that caught stealing.
Oh, you're right.
So it's a 1-2.
That's right. 1-2 pitch here. Misses just high and away.
I think that one could have gone either way, right on the edge of that outside corner.
2-2 pitch here. Wardlaw looking to shut the door on the Pine Bluff Zebras. And he will swing and strike 3 for Ryan Wardlaw and the Arkansas Razorbacks. And they clinch the conference for the first time in 24 years, and they storm the mound. Great win and a great ball game for these Arkansas High Razorbacks. Great job by Coach Wilson and his staff over here at Arkansas High for a great season they put together. They've got another game on Thursday night. On the call tonight is myself, Nick Reed, in the booth with me is Zach Doty. Behind the computer, as always, Mr. Cam Sullivan. Donovan Brown on the camera. We are Texarkana Game Day, and we'll see you next time.